AITA for calling my wife irresponsible. My wife 25F and I 26M have a baby girl that just turned 2 who we will call Z. My wife loves cosmetics. She will practice a lot and says she is even thinking about starting a MUA business. However, she lately has been wanting to practice makeup on Z, which I was cautious about but did not mind as long as it wasn't a full face, nor could she do it every day. She agreed to that. The next day I heard Z whimpering in her room, so I decided to check on her and I saw that her skin was terrible. She had a really bad rash and blistering in her face. Her left eye was swollen, her skin was very irritated, and she kept scratching, making it more irritated. I quickly got us both dressed and rushed to the doctor's office, and it ended up being contact dermatitis. 1 hour after the appointment, my wife came home excited, saying she can't wait to do another makeover on Z and that she bought new products for her to try. I confronted her and demanded that she tells me what did she put on Z's face. She admits to me that it was a full face of makeup while I was at work, and that they even went out to the park so others can see her talent. I called her crazy and irresponsible because now our daughter has contact dermatitis and that she broke our agreement. She got upset with me calling her irresponsible and lashed out at me, saying she was only trying to make her look pretty and that she wanted Z to have a passion for makeup like she does, since she does not even pay attention to it. So now I am wondering, am I the asshole for calling my wife irresponsible? NTA, I am in MUA and I was taught to never ever put makeup on children, especially babies, for that reason specifically, and because baby's skin is still so new and sensitive, and you are damaging it by putting unnecessary products on it that were never meant for babies or even toddlers. Your baby cannot say no, and your baby cannot fight back against your wife, and your wife is treating your baby like a mannequin that should be decorated and showed off. This is not okay and IT needs to stop. Edit: I wrote shit in caps because I am legit panicked on behalf of your baby. Edit 2: just wanted to add that there is a reason why us professionals will do a test run on the skin before applying makeup directly to the face. Here's something most people don't know about makeup is that people can have allergic reactions to one or more of the ingredients in makeup, and it can cause some temporary or a long-lasting damage to the skin unless properly cared for: burns, rashes, and then scarring from both of these. There's also the risk of cross-contamination when people share makeup. If your wife is applying eyeshadow to herself and uses the exact same product and the brush on her baby, she's passing off her own bacteria and germs onto your baby and then back to herself. Cross-contamination is also the reason why professional MUAs clean and sanitize their products and tools in between clients. Everything has to be cleaned and sanitized before even touching another client, and we have disposable wands for product that is applied to the lashes and the lips. Your wife has a passion for makeup, but it doesn't sound like she'd been through any sort of training, otherwise she would have known all of this. And her negligence has harmed your baby. This is abuse. Your wife is abusing your baby who can't say no or protest against it. And I am sure even if your baby is protesting, your wife could just be ignoring it. Edit 3: ignore any typos. My autocorrect is being a huge pain lately and changes words without me noticing. And even when I fix them, autocorrect changes them again. NTA, a 2-year-old should not be dealing with makeup like that at all. Why does a toddler have to look pretty? They are toddlers. Your wife is hurting your kid, and is also imparting bad lessons onto her. This has to stop before she causes serious damage, physical and mental. She needs a wake-up call, fast. If she wants to be an artist on your kid's face, have her learn how to face paint, with the correct products. Toddlers love sparkles and rainbows anyway, but otherwise, she can get a model head and practice on that. ETA also, your daughter doesn't like the way it feels, and it's hurting, so your wife is pretty much guaranteeing that her child will hate makeup of all kinds if she keeps this up. NTA, she literally severely injured her daughter and wants to do it again, and claims she wanted to make her daughter pretty as if she wasn't beautiful before. That is what bothered me the most. Okay, fine. She put full makeup on a toddler, which is not a good decision, but she decides to double down after knowing and seeing what her makeup has done. It is no different than someone giving someone else peanuts even after seeing them swell up from a peanut allergy. NTA, your wife is naive as duck and does not care about the child's well-being. She sounds kinda vain too. To be honest, you need to have a serious discussion with her about what is appropriate and what is not. No way would I let her near the girl again with makeup. Your daughter is ducking too. The only passion she should have right now is for naps and toys. Your wife is irresponsible and selfish and a few other things that will probably get my comment ducking deleted. Also wanting her to be pretty. What the duck? She is ducking too. ESH. That you ever let her do this to start with makes you compliant and just as ducking guilty. Grow a spine and protect your child. This. I do not understand how no one here seems to be worried about the fact that she is sexualizing it too. Yo. Makeup on kids is a ducking no-go regardless their age. WTF is wrong with people? No wonder young adults have such a ducked-up ideal of beauty. Crappy parenting. With my nieces 2-4, when they wanna play makeover, we give them the toy makeup products or empty and cleaned makeup tubes like empty lip gloss so they can play with the wand, or empty foundations we put shea or cocoa butter in. We do this because as adults we are all 18-26, we know makeup is not safe for children. NTA. 1. Your decision-making was reasonable. Your motivations were correct protecting your child, and your responses were proportional. Therefore you are not an asshole. 2. Using your 2-year-old as a test dummy for products not meant for children is unacceptable. 3. Continuing behavior that caused a rash and pain to your child is definitely unacceptable. 4. Practicing makeup on a baby is not even helpful. Their skin is different from adults. The face structure is obviously different. I would never hire someone to do makeup whose experience was just on a baby. WTF. Like, why not give free makeovers to the neighborhood ladies or something? For your last point, I am sure there are preteens and teenagers who would absolutely love for someone to do makeup. No need to involve a toddler in an obsession when there are older people who would love to do that. But they are not my kid, not my baby. I want to put makeup on my baby, wails the mom. Sigh. Wow, NTA, a 2-year-old doesn't need to look pretty and probably doesn't even understand the concept of makeup. I agree that it's irresponsible on the wife's part. You never know what effect skincare products may have. That's why they make kiddie-specific makeup for reasonably aged kids. And companies suggest that adults test any skincare products for a reaction before using them. Please subscribe.